You know what? I've been brainstorming and stuff like that. Just thinking about, Bud Crawford's career at this moment. Of course, up to this point, he has a great career. Of course, he's pound for pound for a reason. So he did his due diligence to get to the position he is right now. But right now, I'm feeling sorry because I believe right now, his career is going to be in a standstill. Meaning legacy-wise, because he's not going to have the right opponent to actually enhance his legacy. And it's sad. It's sad. But not so sad. I can't feel sorry for the dude because you make the business decision. Now, of course, we really don't know the ins and outs of Bud Crawford's contract, situation with Bob Arum. Looks like he's happy. Seems like he's happy. So, it's his business. We can't tell another man what to do with his business and his happiness and things of that nature. But if we just gonna, analyze, especially the welterweight division and his chances to get those type of fights and really get a good cut of it, I think it's gonna get worse for Bud Crawford if you don't make a decision, business-wise. I believe, looking from the outside in, I think it's gonna get worse for him because the way that PBC is lined up, they have no business in fighting Bud Crawford. If you fight Bud Crawford right now, it's just a pride thing. It's not even a business thing. It's going to be a pride thing. And at the end of the day, this is a sport. It's called prize fighting. It's all about the money at this point. Remember, whether you fans like it or not, whether you fans are knowledgeable or not enough to understand that these guys fought like 100 times in the amateurs. They fought for free 100 times. Plus, they fought for free. So at this point, it's prize fighting. The name of the game is prize fighting. It's about their money. It's about their career. It's about their livelihood. It's about setting their family up. It's about everybody, Back then, it was just about them. Them, their trainer, them, their daddy, or whatever, things of that nature. That's it. But now, they got to be businessmen. And it just doesn't make business sense, to be honest. It makes, yes, in an entertainment sense, but it doesn't make business sense for Errol Spencer right now, or Keith Thurman right now, or even Sean Porter right now to go after Bud Crawford when they got the money in the pot right there. It's like, why? It's like now you just forcing a business deal just so you could, how you say it, like, prove it to the dudes that never got in the ring, to media outlets, to boxing publications and things of that nature, huh? That's what you're gonna prove it to them, for the writers? No, it's not a good business decision because Bud Crawford didn't do the business decision that he needed to make at the welterweight division, knowing that he was gonna go into the welterweight division and knowing which type of business you're gonna be, which type of business personnel you're gonna have to be dealing with. And of course, you already know that Bob Arum and Al Haymon got their little thing, got their little animosity. And the way that Bob Arum is talking, of course, money talks. But the way he's talking, it look like, Al Haymon don't even got to look his way because he got all his state. He already got the power welterweight fighters. He got Manny Pacquiao now. So why the hell do I got to look at Bud Crawford? And for Bud Crawford, it's going to be sad because, see, right now, you can see a fight with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, and you could be like, you know what? This might be a 50-50. Let's be fair. 50-50. Let's say they had this animosity, and probably Bud Crawford probably would be making more. Probably. But right now, especially with the pay-per-view, and of course they wouldn't even mention the pay-per-view with Crawford and Khan, I know it was a letdown. And to be honest, ESPN ain't do better than Fox in promoting that pay-per-view event. Nowhere near. I'm gonna tell you like this: everywhere I went from upstate, downstate, Philly, down south, talking to my people from the West Coast. Man, I'm telling you that Errol Spence, and I was going to different malls. I saw the Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia posters and stuff like that. It was all over the place. You saw commercial all the time. You even saw these guys at ESPN. So it was big. The promotion is big, man. They threw their whole money in that promotion, in that fight. So with Bud Crawford, is like Errol Spence is gonna fight Sean Porter, right? And let's say, and we already know July 20th is going to be Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Two big fights that they really even got to look at Bud Crawford right now. You think Keith Thurman, let's say Keith Thurman or Manny Pacquiao? I'm fighting Manny Pacquiao. You got Errol Spence and Sean Porter, and you got the potential to be unified and actually get the belt that Keith Thurman vacated, and beating Sean Porter, another guy that Keith Thurman already beat, and actually legitimize himself as the number one welterweight earning wise. Not because it's not because you like Errol Spence or you put him in, because I never put Errol Spence at number one, because I didn't feel like he earned what Keith Thurman has accomplished in the welterweight division. But if he does, then he's gonna accomplish what Keith Thurman already accomplished, and then you can actually say, you know what, now Errol Spence is the number one. Not because I like, not because of the potentials, because now his facts, his resume, and then accomplishments will have him up there, and him not having no layoff, him being consistent and things of that nature. So, and him being seasoned at the same time will have him the number one welterweight if he beats Sean Porter for the green belt, and now he's a unified champion. So, and you get more money to fight Sean Porter, then probably you'll be getting more, taking home than fighting Bud Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? So then after that, let's say Keith Thurman loses, or Keith Thurman wins. Let's Keith Thurman beats Manny Pacquiao. Then we all going to see the fight with Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, another pay-per-view fight. So it's like, is Keith Thurman going to look at Bud Crawford? No. Is Errol Spence going to look at Bud Crawford? Coming out and let's say Keith Thurman beats him, wins that, beats Manny Pacquiao in the pay-per-view fight, and they both got pay-per-view numbers now. It don't make no sense. Then it pushes Bud Crawford more out and more out. And now Danny Swift Garcia is going to fight Mikey Garcia. That's going to be probably another pay-per-view fight. Look, they ain't even got to fight for a belt, but that's a big fight right there. So they're probably gonna leave Sean Porter like on the outside. Maybe if you want to be back, if you lose to Errol Spence, he lost to Keith Thurman, he lost to Kell Brooks. Maybe Sean Porter, if he loses to Errol Spence, maybe if you want to be back in that triangle, maybe he's the bait, maybe he's the sacrifice in the PBC. If Errol Spence beats Sean Porter, maybe he's the sacrifice, the first sacrifice, and he's gonna get a chance to fight Bud Crawford. How about that? Maybe that sounds good. That's what I see down the line, but I don't see Bud Crawford getting any piece of the pie by then. And let's say Keith Thurman, or let's say Errol Spence, if they fight and one of them wins, by the time they fight Bud Crawford, for me, to be honest, it's going to be like a 70-30, 75-25 fight. Probably 80-20 at that point. Because think about who Bud Crawford's going to fight. Who Bud Crawford's going to fight? Kell Brook? Yeah, but I don't know. Is that going to be enough? I don't know, man. I feel sorry for Bud Crawford, man. Yeah, let me know, man. What Bud Crawford got to do? I already did a video about Floyd Mayweather coming out, trying to buy out his contract. That's probably a good idea. I don't know. But Bud Crawford got to do something real quick. Because he's getting pushed out. And strategically, it makes sense at this point. You can't knock the other guys. It just makes business sense. They don't have to go that route. It's either that, man. Bob Arum got to go. Bud Crawford, Bob Arum got to go.